So, I came across something from my Twitter feed. Uh, yes, I do actually have a Twitter. I've actually had it for a little bit now, since around about when that Bird Box movie came out, and I've been struggling to try to keep it relevant in my mind because honestly, I don't care about it too much. So I've been struggling to not delete it and whatever. Point is, I came across something while it was on my phone, so here I am on my computer making a video about it. So, let's see, where was that thing? This is nice. Where is it? Where? It's in Maryland too. Okay, well, all right. Here it goes. What the hell is this? Hmm. Here it is right here. So, I'm not about to play dumb with anyone. All right, I'm really not. I'm not about to play dumb with anybody. Most everyone knows what the hell's going on. Okay, there's only a select few, 1%, that truly, honestly and truly doesn't understand. And you know what? They might not understand because hell, they might not even be in this country. This country being the USA. So, they might not understand. Most, if not all, people in the U.S. understand. So we're not playing this dumbass game. What dumbass game am I talking about? Symbols, symbols, and I'll have examples of this. But we're not playing dumbass games with symbols. So let's watch this, and then I'll get into it. Get into it. So let's do this.
I don't even know you. You walk up to me and you say, if I take my Make America Great Again hat off, it would raise my IQ.
I said it would look like.
It would look like it would. So that's kind of like calling me stupid.
I said it looks like.
Yeah, but you don't know me. I can have a higher doctorate degree in everything than you or your husband combined.
You could, but I wouldn't think that you'd support something like that.
Well, I think that's where the problem is in America right now. Is too many Americans are assuming things just because they see a hat, they assume somebody's ignorant or stupid. And instead of actually having a dialogue, like we were about to, on points that actually matter, they are just too quick to pass somebody off as ignorant because they have a
It just seems like if you, and ignorant isn't the same as stupid. So
right,
you,
low IQ is more stupid.
so the
So
clarification
it's more like
is,
you're calling me stupid.
Right. It looks like. Okay. According to you, it looks like she's calling you stupid. Now, for whatever you might want to say about this video, feel free. This little clip. Feel free to sound off about that. However, my take on this is the symbols. All right, what things mean. Okay. Let's not even take that stupid hat. This MAGA, Make America Great Again hat. Okay. Great according to whose rules, right? But okay. Let's take some other symbols and see if that same logic that these hat wearing people like to use applies there. And see if anybody's going to play dumb. All right, let's take the swastika, for example. And I mean the actual swastika, not the religious symbol from Southeast Asia or whatever. Okay. The actual swastika, Nazi, SS, all that business, right? You could sit here and say, oh my God, I don't know. We all know what is implied when we see a swastika, okay? However, despite what you want to say about Hitler or anybody else, the simple fact of the matter is he was in fact a great public speaker. One and all could learn from him in regards to public speaking. Okay? The Blitzkrieg, the German military tactic of the Blitzkrieg. It is a very interesting tactic to use, and one could learn from that tactic. the logic of that tactic. You can sit here and say all this nice things about Hitler and the Nazis and all that stuff. And in and of themselves, that might be correct. Am I wrong in saying that Hitler was a great public speaker? Am I wrong in saying that the Blitzkrieg is, in fact, a good military tactic when properly applied? No. Nobody is going to play fucking dumb, especially the Jews. Nobody's going to play fucking dumb with you if you all of a sudden start wearing all this Nazi shit, or not even Nazi shit, the swastika, for example, and your reasoning or logic is, oh, I don't believe in all that stuff that he said, or his beliefs, or no, I'm not trying to turn Jews. I'm not trying to put Jews or anybody else in the ovens on 350 degrees rotisserie style, flame broiled. No. I just like his public speaking. I learned a lot from him. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. I just like military strategies. And the German military strategy, I just thought it was amazing. It was just... Nobody's going to play fucking dumb with you. Right? You can have whatever justification or reason you want to wear that thing. Nobody's going to play dumb with you. Hey, if you want to have a reason for wearing it, do that inside your own house where you can have all the justifications. You can go through the mental matrix jujitsuing of your mind. Fine. Justifications, okay. But outside in the real world where you have to interact with other mortal humans, yeah, that's not going to work. Let's take another example. This rainbow flag. You can have whatever the hell justification you want as an adult. I mean, as a kid, oh my god, rainbows. Okay, yeah, rainbows. Yay, pretty. As an adult, you sitting here walking around with rainbow this, rainbow that. You can believe whatever the hell you want as to what that means or means to you. Good for you. You can have your own personal definitions. When you're interacting with the rest of the fucking world, there's a set definition of what the hell that shit means. You can thank LGBT plus whatever the hell QIA asterisk parentheses apostrophe whatever the hell else they now have to increase their numbers for that. You walk around with a bunch of rainbow shit or just a flat out rainbow flag on, people are going to at the very best think that you support LGBT, and at the very worst think that you are a part of the LGBT camp yourself. So if you are a male and you start walking around with this shit in quote unquote support or because you want to believe whatever the hell, and you start seeing other males hitting on you, realize where that shit comes from. If you're a female and you got all this all this rainbow flag business going on, and then all of a sudden you see other women start grabbing and feeling you up and touching on you and shit, which is something that apparently lesbians deal a lot with, or hell, actually straight women too apparently deal with that a lot, from what I've come to understand. Yeah, nobody's going to play dumb with you. Okay, do not be surprised. Oh, but I don't really support LGBT or any of that stuff. I don't believe in any of that foolishness. But I just like the way that's nice. You can like the way it looks and all of that shit while you are a kid. Especially a single-digit age kid. But the moment puberty starts, and especially once you reach 18 and over, if you're still doing that, rocking those symbols, no. Let's use one more example. The Confederate flag. This should be good. Despite whatever any of you types and kinds want to say about the Confederate flag, the simple fact of the matter is the Confederate flag means one specific thing according to the person that invented that Confederate flag. In fact, where is it? Okay, well, all right, whatever. We'll do that. The creator of the Confederate, in fact, to make sure that we are William Thompson divine the Confederate flag quotes create a fact check the truth about the Confederate history flag. Okay, well you saw what I went and did, so we'll just go with that. You can come with whatever else. The creator of the Confederate flag, in his own words, quote, "As people, we are fighting to maintain the heaven-ordained supremacy of the white man." And of course, if anybody knows what man means, it's not just white male, but go ask an English teacher. Man meaning human. I could get into that whole thing, where man, woe man, and all that stuff. Man, well, okay, whatever. Of the white man over the inferior or colored race. Now, of course, he means black people, but you know what? In today's day and age, colored race probably means just everybody except white. But let's not play dumb. When he wrote this, there weren't any East Indians or Asians roaming around, so it was black people. A white flag would thus be emblematical. Wow, shit! I need water. Emblematical of our cause. Upon a red field, would stand forth our Southern Cross, gemmed, preserving the beautiful contrast, the red, white, and blue. Okay. William T. Thompson, April 23rd, 1863. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think this is actually even the full quote. I think there's more that he gets into why, but whatever. You see it for yourself. So, that is the Confederate flag. So for all you people that sit here and talk about, oh my God, it's history. I don't believe in any of that stuff. It's the history. It's our heritage. Realize this: the Confederate flag is in fact treasonous and traitorous. Is a treasonous, traitorous symbol to the United States flag, right? So for all you people that are pro-America and pro-whatever the fuck, pro-USA, pro the flag, especially all you military people as well, right? Current and former military, you see somebody with a Confederate flag on, you should be treating them as a fucking traitor, which in fact they are. The Confederacy lost, okay? They lost. Just like Japan lost, just like Germany lost, just like the British lost, right? The Confederacy lost. They were trying to create a separate country from what is now known as the United States, the Union. Okay? They're fucking traitors. So you can sit here and say whatever the hell you want to say about what it means to you, to your own personal definition. You go out in public, there's a set standard of what that shit means. Now, take it back to the stupid MAGA hat. Look at the imbecile that coined this shit and look at what he is doing and what he is representing. Racist, especially racist, sexist, depending on who you ask, xenophobic, and all this other stuff. You can say how has he made America great, huh? He's almost 4 years in. How exactly, what headway has he done in making America great? Because if you want to sit here and talk about, oh, well, he made the economy better and the jobs. Yeah, no. Nah. Do some objective fucking research and you will realize that he has not made shit better. He's made shit infinitely worse. Especially for a lot of the people that voted for his ass. In flyover country. Making it infinitely worse. These raids that he's trying to do, these immigration roundups, a la Nazi-style cattle car roundups, that's not only hurting the people they're rounding up, that's hurting the people that employed them. Because these jobs that are all of a sudden, first of all, most of them are part-time jobs or temp jobs. They're not permanent full-time jobs with the full-time benefits and all that foolishness. Okay? That's the first thing. Gig jobs, gig economy. Nothing stable. And then, of course, the jobs that these people getting rounded up are losing are not being taken by Americans. Again, where was it? Follow along with me. Where was it? All right, let's try like this. Lyrics. Who the hell? Nobody made a song about this. Trump said workers are hurt by immigration. Okay. Yes, here it is right here. Trump says, and this is from way back. This was from 2018. This isn't even, this is over a year old. Trump says American workers are hurt by immigration, but after ICE raided this Texas towns, they never showed up. Americans aren't taking these jobs. But what has happened, especially as these raids keep going, is food will go up. Most, if not all, of the fruits and vegetables in America is picked by hand, not by machine. Expect those prices to go up the more these raids are effective. So, look, you can sit here and play this dumbass game and try to fool yourself because you're not really fooling anybody else. But you put that stupid hat on and there's a certain set of things it means. Just like if you were to put on any kind of military gear, all these motherfuckers walking around in fatigues and shit. Bad enough if you're walking around with camouflage stuff, like how much hunting, how much Duck Dynasty bullshit are you really doing? Are you really hunting, really? You have on a camouflage hat, camouflage pants, you might be in a fucking Jeep Wrangler or something, really, with the freaking shades on. Are you really going out hunting right now? Or are you about to go sit in some rush hour traffic? On your way to, I guess, quote-unquote, work. I don't know what the hell you're doing wearing that stuff, what kind of work you're going to. Unless you're a butcher or some shit, right? Like, you're not fooling anyone. You are not fooling anybody. You walk around with freaking military medals and shit, and fucking chevrons and all that shit. I don't do military. I don't. Considering certain dynamics that are going on right now, plus the history of this country, I do not do military at all. I don't know. However, even I, not doing military, and I'll just leave it at that, even I know, you walk around in military shit on, which is why I'm kind of weary of that whole Ranger surplus stuff. You walk around with military chevrons on, you walk around with military medals, fake or real. Oh my God, I'm not trying to impersonate anybody. I'm not trying to. Stolen valor, quote unquote, stolen valor and all that bullshit. Yeah. Even I know you can't do that. As to whether it's illegal or not, I don't even fucking know. But the fact of the matter is, if somebody who really was from the military, probably any, hell, even Coast Guard or Ranger or Reserves or something, saw that and knew full well or found out that you weren't really in the military, you'd probably have some problems. Even though it's illegal to assault people, you'd probably get assaulted. Right? And then when the cops show up, they might not do anything. Okay? So you can sit there and be pro-military, pro-America, pro-whatever. Don't put on certain symbols that mean certain things. Don't put on 3, 4, 5, however the fuck many chevrons. Don't make it look like you're some 5-star general just because you like the way it looks and you're standing in solidarity with the military might of the... No. Certain symbols have certain meanings. This fucking MAGA hat has a certain meaning, especially considering the person it's connected to. Wrapping this video up, if you had a black president that was on some very blatant pro-black, anti-white business, and he had, some RGB flag type shit going on, and then all of a sudden you people saw black people walking around with this RGB thing, you would not play dumb. You would not play dumb with them. You would not try to start a dialogue. The fuck? A dialogue with them? No. No, you wouldn't. They are in support of a pro-black president, however the hell he managed to get in there, considering, right, the dynamics that would prevent somebody like that from getting in, both logical and technical. But for example, for argument, he got in, and he started spouting all this pro-black, pro-Africa, anti-Europe, anti-white, anti-everybody else pretty much, but especially anti-white business, right? And he had the RGB flag. Anybody else know what that is? Come on, you stupid thing. This. And he had this business going on, pro-black, pro-African, pan-African business going on, right? And then black people started walking around with hats or shirts or bumper stickers or some shit with this business going on. You all would not play dumb. You all would not play dumb. So we're not playing. Nobody's playing dumb with this MAGA hat foolishness. You can mean whatever the hell you want it to mean to you, but realize when you go out into the rest of the world, it means something completely different. Of course, you knew that already. You just want to sit here and play dumb. Now, of course, I'm not siding with this woman because, as far as I'm concerned, conservative white versus what appears to be liberal white. I don't play. I'm not fooled by the left-right business, because for all of what I want to sit here and say about how conservative, right-wing, those types and kinds, whatever the hell name they want to give, are racist once you grill them enough. You grill them enough, the racism comes out. The fact of the matter is, these leftist liberal types, they're racist, but they're also covert. The right wing tends to be more blatant and open with their racism. The left wing tends to be more covert, and they'll smile at you. And I prefer the right wing racism, because at least I know where the hell my enemies are versus being told diversity, inclusion, all that business. While in their mind, it's like, I wonder, can I call the cops and get this guy shot and arrested and whatever, because I don't quite feel comfortable with him here while I'm trying to get my latte and go back to my gated community. So yeah, no. So yeah, I don't play dumb with the left, right, still white. So yeah, for the 1%, probably again outside of this country, that doesn't understand, you do now. And that's that. Later.